Good morning. It has been now a week. No, that's not true. It's actually just been over a week since I started the 75 Hard Challenge. My goal was to sort of film updates every few days and upload them, which I'm going to do. But for the first week, I wanted to really commit. I think if anyone has actually tried the 75 Hard Challenge before, they know that that first couple days is the days where you actually fail. And so that's what happened. I repeated day one over and over and over again. Anyway, if you're not familiar with what the actual 75 Hard Challenge is, I'm just going to pop all of the rules around and so you are aware, and then I'll also link in the description actually the person who created the challenge in the first place. So I guess for me, look, water, easy. Reading, I read all of the time, so that one is super easy. But the two things that this time around I wanted to do a little bit different were my workouts and my food. So we'll start with working out. Now, one of my goals for the end of this year was to be able to run 5 kilometers. I have never been a runner. I actually started running yesterday. I was so freaking proud of myself. I actually cried in the car on the way home. And so running 5K like non-stop is my goal for the end of the year. And then I have like an extra goal on top of that is to then do it in 24 minutes. We'll see. So that is one thing that I will be incorporating, is like a running plan, like a couch to 5K type of plan to actually build on that. All right, so as I was saying, my goal is to run 5K by the end of the year and aim to do it in 24 minutes. So I kind of have 2 goals there, but I also just want to improve my overall fitness in general. So resistance, cardio, weight, flexibility. I don't necessarily want to gain heaps of muscle, but it would be nice not to feel weak and be able to like lift the dog biscuit bag without puffing. So I have got a plan for the rest of the challenge, because I've just started off quite slow with just doing walks because I have not exercised in so long, so I didn't want to jump into the deep end. So literally for the last 10 days I have just been doing 2 45-minute walks. So that's been really good, and next week we will get back into sort of the running training, the HIIT sessions, the weighted sessions and toning and things like that. So a bit more well-rounded exercises. I think towards the end of the last 75 Hard Challenge that I did, I primarily walked a lot of the last month, which was fine. I was still losing weight. I felt fit and healthy, but I just want to sort of up that level of fitness. Now, food. So the rules of the challenge are to pick a diet. Now, I've done 2 so far. So my first challenge, I cut out takeaway, and the second challenge I did gluten-free. So this time around, I don't necessarily have a diet per se. I am actually just going to be eating in a calorie deficit 80% of the time, and then 3 days of a fortnight I will be upping my calories to about 1700, 1800 to allow myself to enjoy the things that I like to enjoy. Now, I know it says no cheat meals, so I'm not classifying these as cheat meals. The reason I'm doing this is because I have found at the end of both of these challenges, because I have deprived myself of food groups, I've gone back and binged. And I want to break that cycle. So this time around, I'm not cutting any food groups. I'm not picking a diet per se, because I don't want to be that way. I want to learn moderation. I am a human that tends to go extreme either way, and I don't want to be like that with food anymore. So this time around, I'm trying to learn moderation. So in a deficit for most of the time, trying to lose weight, and then upping it when I want to enjoy myself. Now, I'm not going crazy on the days when I like up my calories. Like yesterday, for instance, I had an 1800 calorie day, and it was because I made a really yummy homemade pizza for dinner. It was delicious, and I did that last time on the challenge as well. So yeah, I don't know if that necessarily goes against the rules, but I don't care. I'm doing this so when I'm finished 75, essentially the only thing that may change on day 76 is I might not do 2 45-minute workouts. I might only do one, but my food will be exactly the same. Like I'll still eat the same way, and hopefully I won't have that mentality on day 76 where I go, oh my God, I get to eat chocolate today, because I would have already incorporated that food group throughout the challenge. So that's the goal. And with that, that is week 1 done. So from now on, I will film these as daily vlogs rather than in a week. My goal is to upload every 3 days through this challenge and be very on top of that schedule. So you'll be seeing almost all of this challenge in real time. The last few times I did the first time, I did it in 3 parts. They were quite long videos and I don't want to do that. I want to make these kind of real short, sharp and snappy. So if you like, follow along my journey, click subscribe, and yeah, I always love to know if anyone else is doing a 75 hard challenge and filming it. Like, can you leave your description in the comments, because I'd like to see that as well. So whether or not you're doing it on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I think it's really fun to, you know, see everyone else's journey and support them as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go because there's literally like dog poop everywhere for me to pick up. Oh, I gotta love my life. Anyway, bye.